Welcome
back
to
the
Adultish
Podcast.
Is podcast one word or two words? It's one word.
It's one word.
Okay.
Well, now we got that out of the way. Welcome back.
Welcome back, children.
This episode it's going to be a little shorter because I was looking at analytics on the last one, and our average viewer watch time was about 5-6 minutes. So we had, at the start, our percentage of viewers that stayed till the end was 15%, and that was the whole 45 minutes. So I think we're going to cut them down to about 25 to 30 minutes for now. For now, at least. Maybe later we can get them back up to 45 minutes an hour. But
we're going to get better at this, too.
Yeah, the more we do it, the more experience we get. And we're still going to try and figure out how to get these on Spotify and stuff like that.
True.
So, there we go with that.
Also, there's not nearly as much feedback on my end now. So that's
Hey, future Mitchell editing this. Yeah, so about halfway through this thing, Nick's audio fucks up entirely. And it's even worse feedback than last episode. I spent probably 2.5-3 hours editing 10 minutes of his audio because there was so much feedback. Thank you for jinxing Nick, you fat cunt.
Oh, so that's really nice.
That's good. That'll make it easier for me to edit.
Make it way easier.
Yeah.
Will they be able to see the SpongeBob meme on the screen?
Not if I edit it out. I'm just gonna, no.
Okay. Because that one's interesting.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. All right, so I went home last week, and oh boy, was that interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went to the Unity's football game, and I was not expecting what I watched. I showed up about halfway through, not halfway, about the beginning of the second quarter, and they were up 26-0.
What?
Yeah, and I was watching it, and oh my goodness, was this fun to watch, because I walked around for maybe 5 minutes, and I saw so many teachers, and they were so uncomfortable when they saw me, except for one, Mr. Benson. I talked with him for about maybe 20 minutes. I talked to him until probably about halftime, and because he was talking with the janitor now, Doug Brummel, and he's a really good friend of my dad's. They went to high school together. And so I'm sitting there talking to them, and then Mr. Benson is the only teacher that wasn't uncomfortable when I talked to him. I talked to a couple others, and I could see it in their eyes that they were scared. It was incredible.
You could smell the fear on them, and it gave you power.
It did. One play that I remember specifically, I don't remember if it was the end of the third quarter or the beginning of the fourth quarter, but Tanner Scouten ran for, it was a pretty large touchdown run, but he juked out the last defender and then just stared at him while he was, for like maybe 2-3 seconds, and then continued to run. It was hilarious.
That kid's such a dick.
He's probably listening. Hey, Tanner, we'd love to have you on the podcast. Just kidding. Not yet.
We wouldn't. I'm going to be honest. I would not love to have him on the podcast.
Well, that's the beauty of this. When you're not here, I can pick whoever I want to be my co-host.
You dare cheat on me?
I swear, babe, I love you. I would never do that.
I would never do anything like that. Ever.
No, but then after the game, that was pretty fun after the game, catching up with a few friends, all that. But yeah, then I went to work on Saturday morning.
I can't believe you're allowed to go back to that place.
What place?
The Unity games. I can't believe they allowed you to come back.
They literally can't. It's illegal to do that. They can't legally stop me from going to public events. Nice.
Wait, when's the next time you can go to a game on campus, though?
Oh, I've been allowed back on campus since August 1st.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, they didn't press charges, so they legally cannot stop me from going to stuff like that. So, Mitchell 1, Unity 0. But beside that, I went to work Saturday morning, and one of the Hispanics that works there, his name's Daniel, and we were talking. I don't even remember what we were doing, but he just goes, "I need a midget." I'm looking at him like, "Why do you need a midget?" He's like, "I don't know, they're really cool. And if you kill one, it's easier to dispose of the body."
I mean, he's not wrong, because body disposal
not
is the
wrong at
hardest
all.
part, because that's the biggest piece of evidence.
Yeah, dude, he's got a plan for if he ever kills someone on what to do and how to dispose of them.
Oh, so do I.
We probably shouldn't talk about that.
I know you do too. Don't lie to me. Should I dress up as a White Claw for Halloween?
Oh, what? Dude, absolutely. Dudes that drink White Claw have the best pussy.
What? Wait.
Yeah, I just
But
said
chicks
that.
who drink White Claw
Are
also
just
have the
basic
best.
white bitches.
So, Mitchell, which chipmunk is getting the best head?
Oh. I have a very controversial take on this. I am an Alvinist.
Really?
Yes, I'm an Alvinist.
You're an Alvinist.
I believe Alvin is getting the best head.
I don't actually know the names of the other chipmunks.
It's Alvin, Theodore, and Simon.
I'm thoroughly under the belief that Theodore is getting the best head.
Why are we talking about this?
Because these are the issues that matter, Mitchell. These are the issues that matter.
Are they, though?
Yes.
Nick, you told me recently you're going to grow your hair out.
I am going to grow my hair out. And my name is Jake.
I am also growing my hair out. Okay, we'll talk about that later. But why did you all of a sudden decide to grow your hair out?
Because my mom cannot tell me not to.
That's a solid point. I'm just too lazy and too cheap to get a haircut.
Yeah, haircuts cost money, and not cutting my hair doesn't cost anything.
I mean, also for guys, they're like $20, $25.
Yeah, it's like it's
not
$20,
expensive.
but $20 bucks is $20. First of all, that rule applies to everything.
Obviously, I'm
going
to have to get like. I'm still gonna have to go in and get like trims for like split ends and stuff like that. But I would like to grow it. Like I'm in that awkward stage where it just looks like shit 24/7, especially the back.
I have a plan for it.
Like the second I can get to that length where I can just all like flip it on back, that's gonna be the point where I like it. But until I get to that, it's such a pain because like I'll wake up for class, I'll take a shower and I'll leave, and the wind will just mess with it so much.
You see,
to the point where I'm about to go buy a can of hairspray.
You see, I have a plan. Hairspray is super useful. Hairspray is underrated.
It is.
Especially for guys. But I have a plan for what my hair is going to look like.
Yeah, you want it to look like Captain America.
Yes, I do. There, it's in the chat right there.
Yeah,
that's what I want it to look like.
That's a good length.
It's so pretty.
It's a good length.
That's a handsome man right there. Next topic. Okay.
Remember when I talked about how we can't just force ourselves into different topics? We just gotta flow with it.
No. Well, I mean, the current topic would be how gay is Nick for Chris Evans.
Okay,
Jake.
Well, you look like him. So, okay, back to the whole me going home. Friday night, contrary to popular belief,
Friday night. I don't really
Nick,
know
copyright.
the words. Oh.
Back to that. Contrary to popular belief, I actually thoroughly enjoyed my time in high school. And also there's every person I talked to that wasn't a teacher, they always, like every single time, they started with the me getting kicked out thing. There's more to me than that.
Very true.
If they didn't start out with that, it always led to that somehow.
Well, it is kind of the defining moment of your career.
Yeah, it is. And like Friday night when I was, driving around with someone, we're not going to talk about that now. But
it was his crack dealer for anyone listening.
Yeah, it was my crack dealer. But we were talking, and she said like, "There's not really much to talk. Like I can tell you about what's going on at Unity." I'm like, well, yeah, obviously there's not much. Nothing's ever going to come close to what happened at the end of last year. I'm like, I set the bar for drama at Unity. Like, nothing will ever top that or even come close. So I guess I kind of
Big facts.
put myself in this position for that. But like, I actually enjoyed, like, I was sitting and watching the game, and Ryer, Damon, and Josh came over, and they were talking, and they didn't even notice me. And then maybe 10 minutes before the game was over, they turned around and saw me. They're like, holy shit, I never thought you'd come back. I'm like, I thought about it, but I'm not going to let one bad experience taint my entire high school experience.
Yeah.
As bad of a decision as it may have been, or bad experience.
So is everyone there just like living in the past and going back to all the old high school games, or what?
Well, yeah, kind of, but
yeah. Well, they all went to a college 20 miles away.
15. But like
15.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, everybody still hangs out with the same people. Like, I was sitting by him because no one else was there that I knew. I'm not going to go stand in the student section. And
probably not.
Yeah. And he was saying, like, yeah, everybody still hangs out with the same people. Like,
it sucks so much.
Like, when you're walking around, you see people that would hang out during break in high school. They're still hanging out and stuff like that. They're not, and they had, like, that week of welcome, they had, like, these groups, and he said every group had at least 2 to 3 Unity people in it.
That's because, like, what, like 87% of your school went there?
Yeah, like 80% of my class went there.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, like, I understand it's a alright school, but there comes a time where you
go somewhere else.
That's what college is supposed to be. It's where you find, like, you discover, like, who you really are.
New people.
That's kind of the point of college.
You learn how to live on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, there's no living on your own if you're 10 minutes away from home. You're with all your old friends. You don't even change the clothing you wear because you were already wearing all their clothes.
Yeah. Speaking of clothes, I need to buy more shirts.
Yeah. I was just about to say, I'm literally, after this, I'm about to bike down the street to Meijer, which is like Walmart here, and just buy t-shirts because I need t-shirts.
I think I'm just going to buy a bunch of white t-shirts.
Yep, pretty much.
Like, just not, like, no designs on them at all. Just only...
I might get a different color than white, too. But
yeah,
still.
like, just plain t-shirts. Like, not, like, any designs on them or anything. Because what I've noticed is every shirt I have, I'm pretty sure I've only bought one shirt that I have. And that is my, I don't know, is it purple or, it's probably more like a pink. That pink Minnesota Timberwolves shirt that I have. Mm-hmm. That is the only t-shirt that I have actually bought. Or not t-shirt, that's the only shirt I've bought in my entire closet. Everything else is just free things that I got from cross country and basketball.
Oh, true.
My hoodies, on the other hand, I have a ton of those, and I only got 3 of those for free. And that's my 2/4 zips from basketball and my golf jacket, which I was technically supposed to give back. I never did.
You see, a 4-pack of men's V-neck t-shirts that are gray and light gray is $15.
That's
a good deal.
Like, I also need to buy more sweatpants and stuff, because I really like sweatpants.
More of those $5 Walmart sweatpants.
Yeah, would be bought on Black Friday.
The left pocket of mine ripped.
I got a hole in the dick.
Not to mention, a huge hole in the crotch.
Yeah. In the gray ones. I don't even know where the gray ones are anymore. I have the black ones yet. Yeah. I never wear them, though, because when I wear sweatpants, I typically wear one of my pairs of Jordans, and the joggers just don't look good with my Jordans.
That's true.
Also, I almost bought those shattered backboard ones last night. Yeah. But then I realized rent gets taken out of my account on Tuesday, so I probably should. That sucks.
Yeah, maybe not. Just slow down on that one.
Yeah. I'm probably just going to wait to buy shoes till next summer now.
It's a good idea.
When I have a job.
We need to save money because we buy too many shoes.
We do. And you bought those crease protectors. I bought those height boosting insoles.
I Still can't get over those stupid height boosting insoles.
Dude, those things are awesome. I love them. I've actually grown an inch since I last got measured for my physical last year. I was 6'2" then. I'm 6'3.5" now. And when I put the insoles in, when I first got them, I tried all 4 of them in my Adidas Alpha Boosts, and the shoe would fall off when I take a step because it was that high. And then I took one out, and then I can wear them, and they don't feel too bad. 6'5"3/4.
Nice.
I'm nearly 6'6" in those things. Because when I went home, I wore those.
It's a 21-minute bike ride to the store. Maybe I'll just ask someone to give me a ride.
Do you not have a car yet?
No, I don't have my car here. Dude, there's no way it would make it out here.
It's like,
it's an 11-hour drive. And my car is 25 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised how well the gas mileage on my car does driving back to Cedar Rapids.
My car gets good gas mileage though.
Yeah, I used when I first moved out here, I used just under half a tank. And I was not expecting that because it takes me a quarter tank to drive back and forth from Orange City to my house.
But that's city driving. That's a lot different.
That's a good point. But with that, I had never driven over 5 hours. That car had never driven more than 2 hours.
Maybe I'll go to how far is this by bike?
So you have your bike there.
I have a bike. I borrowed a bike from a friend of mine who lives in Grand Rapids, which was really clutch. Shout out that guy.
People that let you buy this
70 years old, so he'll never hear this, but what's up, bro?
Years old? But yeah, I've noticed that I need to buy new shirts.
Oh, this is 5 minutes. I can do that.
Also, apparently I wear super tight shirts.
You don't really, but...
no, the people that I sit by in my composition class, they're like, dude, you wear way too tight of shirts. And I'm like...
you're buff.
I'm not.
Actually,
though.
Dude, that's because you're growing.
But I realized I need to buy...
All of high school, I wore, it looked like I wore skin-tight shirts. Because I literally never was able to catch up. Buy a shirt that actually fit and have it fit for more than, a couple of months.
Yeah. And all my shirts being too small led me to actually shaving my armpits last week.
What?
Because my armpit hair was so long. I want to say long.
You shaved your armpits?
Yeah, my hair would poke out the bottom of the sleeve.
Oh my gosh.
So I just shaved it. Speaking of shaving, I've stopped shaving as well.
I have not stopped shaving. Actually, I started shaving recently.
I stopped again because I'm too lazy to do it, and I don't have any razors, and I don't want to go buy some.
Dude, just Amazon dropship them to your house.
No, but when I shaved my head last November, I bought really nice razors, and I love these razors because they're when I used to do it with super cheap razors, I would always get cut, and it would never be a clean shave.
Mm-hmm.
So when I bought these, they're Gillette. I can't remember what type of Gillette they are, but I just don't want to go and spend $15 on 3 more razors when that could be going towards money. So I'm just going to stop shaving. It's going to look like shit because right now I really only grow hair as a mustache, a little bit on my lower lip, on my bottom lip, and then just on my chin. So if that grows into a nice, good-looking goatee, I'm shaving the head again and I'm wearing fake glasses. I'm going full Walter White.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of Breaking Bad, did you see the trailer for the movie?
I did see the trailer for the movie. Did you see the poster I got you?
I can't remember what it looks like since you sent me the picture.
Yeah, so there was a poster sale on campus, and I got you this epic Breaking Bad poster.
Yeah, when you sent me that, I was like, I'm going to start watching Breaking Bad again, and I cannot stop. I started watching Breaking Bad 2 weeks ago, from episode 1. I am 6 episodes from being finished with the series.
Oh my gosh.
There are 5 seasons with 13 episodes in each. Season 5 has 16. I am so excited for the Breaking Bad. Have you ever watched Breaking Bad, Nick?
Yeah, I watched Breaking Bad.
Yeah, so for anybody who doesn't know what Breaking Bad is, it is a TV show.
Get out from under your rock. Holy crap.
It is a TV show. It's actually, I think it's one of the highest rated TV shows ever. It's rated higher than Game of Thrones, I believe.
It's because Game of Thrones is terrible. I've never seen it, but I assume that it's bad.
Yeah, I just don't want to watch it because...
There's the poster.
All hail the king. If only it said, I am the one who knocks.
You can write that on there in Sharpie.
I might. But so Breaking Bad is a TV show about a chemistry teacher who gets diagnosed with lung cancer, and his wife is pregnant, and he has a 16-year-old son, and he wants to leave them enough money for when he dies. So he starts cooking meth with a former student named Jesse Pinkman, who is played by Aaron Paul. And pretty much they start cooking meth, and they make a shit ton of money. And then the series, I don't give a fuck if I'm spoiling this for anybody who might have not watched it. I'm going to talk about the ending. So, in the end, Jesse Pinkman is kidnapped and forced to cook meth for people using Walter's formula, which is 99.1% pure, the purest in this TV show that anybody has ever seen. And it's specifically blue because they use a certain chemical that makes it blue called methylamine. And there's notorious, like, they are known for this blue meth. And Walt has a DEA brother-in-law who tries to, in the end, I believe is onto him. But Walt goes, I can't remember if he goes to break Jesse out or just get revenge on these people. But he ends up killing 9 people. They're Nazis. He ends up killing 9 Nazis, and then he dies himself. But in the movie trailer, and Jesse also escapes in the end. In the movie trailer, it is Jesse sitting in the middle of the desert in the car that he got away in, and he hears over the radio the people talking about 9 people have been killed in a apparent shootout in this location. If you listened to what I said earlier, Walt killed 9 people and died himself, so there should have been 10 dead. So what everybody thinks is that Walter actually survived.
Dude, Jason Momoa is from Iowa.
Who?
Guy who plays Aquaman.
Did you know one of the Russo brothers went to the University of Iowa?
What the heck?
Yeah. But
University of Iowa is a tight end factory?
Yeah, tight end U. But what I assume the Breaking Bad movie is going to be about, is going to be from Jesse's perspective, following the events of the series. I hope that, and I wonder how they're going to do that. Like maybe him just, I don't know what they're going to do with it, but I am so excited.
Starting his own empire, marrying Walt's wife.
So
I don't know, something, man.
Marrying Walt's wife.
I didn't say it would be make sense. It would be make sense.
It would be make sense.
2 double cheeseburger.
I want 2 cheeseburgers. I want the 2 cheeseburgers meal, just the burgers and 2 of them.
It was that, but like more stonery when I said it.
It was because it was 9 o'clock. No, it was like what was it like 11?
It was 11:30 at a McDonald's in ghetto Kansas City. And I walk up to the counter. Guy goes, "What's up?" I was like, "What's up?" And we're wearing American flag blazers, mind you. And I walk up to the counter and I just go, "Can I get a 2 cheeseburgers meals? But 2 cheeseburgers, just the cheeseburgers, but also 2 of them." And he just looks at me and goes, "Yeah, so 4 cheeseburgers." I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right, you got this. Like, you know what's up."
Yeah.
That was so weird.
That was such a fun trip. Where are we going next summer?
OKC? I don't know.
Oakland?
Sure. Wait, that's really far.
To visit you-know-who?
Nah.
Speaking of movies, Spider-Man is staying in the MCU.
I'm so happy.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that yesterday.
Sony and Marvel
so
are going to co-produce it, and he's going to.
That's because they realized that
they got the shit storm that came back at them when people freaked out about it,
and they realized that this is making them a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's going to be. I wonder what they're going to do with it. I'm really excited. I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. Although Tobey Maguire is my childhood, Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man. The future. Did you see?
Shout out Tom Holland. You want to come on the podcast?
Tom Holland, we'd love to have you on the podcast. Shout out. Another jarring topic change. For all the 20 people who listen
to this podcast.
Carson King, the Iowa legend, was at the Hawkeye game today. And ESPN did not even mention him or even show him during the wave.
It makes me mad.
Yeah, he raised $2 million+.
Okay, I have opinions on this. That makes me so mad that our current culture is, if someone gets in the public eye,
someone does something good, they try and take him down.
Especially for doing something amazing, you have to dig up their past
fucking Des Moines
and destroy them for being a good person. We are in such a cancel culture that doing something good makes you have to get canceled. He gave $2 million to a children's hospital. This is a guy who probably makes what, $35,000 a year.
Not even as a college student.
He's a college student. He makes no money. He has no money. He's losing money, and he gives $2 million to a children's hospital, and he has to get canceled because of something he said when he was 16 years old. That is bullshit of the highest order, and it makes me hate the culture we're in.
Yeah, I'm not the same person I was 2 months ago.
Dude, I'm not the same person I was 15 minutes ago.
Yeah,
hashtag schizophrenia.
But that's the thing. That article was published by the Des Moines Register when I don't even think he had 500,000 yet when that got published. And then it got published, and everybody was like, what the fuck, Des Moines Register? Let's just keep donating to fuck with them. And then Des Moines Register also
if you're the Des Moines Register, why can't you just be like, hey, this guy's doing a good thing. Go talk to him and be like, hey, we found these tweets. You might want to delete these so this doesn't pop up. And not, sneak attack him from behind.
Yeah, and then everybody's boycotting Busch Light. Shout out your brother on his Snapchat story put him dumping a Busch Light down the drain.
Dumping a Busch Light. All right, we're almost at half an hour, so let's wrap this up.
Yeah, everybody around here I'm at a very party college. Everybody's just leaving their Busch Light, full cases, by the way, of Busch Light. Just they're throwing them in the dumpster.
You might just want to yoink that. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm not. No.
Busch Light's disgusting.
Busch Light is pretty disgusting. How would we know that? We're underage.
Yeah, that's true. We would know nothing about such a thing.
But yeah, with that being said, we're at a half an hour now. So
yep. Screw you, cancel culture. Screw you, overly sensitive people.
Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Stay fresh, cheese. Wait, let me do it.
Okay,
Stay fresh, cheese bags.